Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl J Slay and I'm back with another video. Today I'll be showing you how to achieve these boho crochet locks that you can make on your own instead of buying them at the store. So you're going to start by purchasing some braiding human hair without the weft to add in the boho pieces. Now you can get the spring twist hair from Amazon like I did. And then you can also get this marley braid for the base of the lock. I wanted them to be very slim, so I got single strand. Now, if you don't want to order from Amazon for the spring twist hair, you can always use this alternative from Free Tress with some pre-fluffed spring twist hair. You want to use some freeze spray. I use the brand from Chi. And you want to use some nail glue. Now, I do prefer the Kiss nail glue because the one I just showed here does kind of have like a little white tint if you touch it. So to get started, you want to use that marley braid hair and you want to pull it about almost halfway down, but not all the way half down, just depending on your desired length. Now I did get this marley braid hair in a longer length. So get the length that you actually desire for your lock. So I wanted mine to be very, very long for my vacation. Now you want to put a little nail glue just for extra security. You don't have to, between the overlay of the marley braid hair. Now you're going to take that spring twist hair. Like I said, I prefer this one because it's softer from Amazon. So this is what it looks like outside of the pack that I showed you. You want to pull one loop out and then you're going to break that down into a half. Now, depending on how long your lock is going to be, you're probably going to need to split two of these pieces so you can have 4 pieces to wrap the crochet lock. Now, break it into 2 and that way you'll have those 4 pieces. Now, the pre-fluffed Free Tress hair, pop and twist is what it's called. It's rougher. It's much rougher. And I just prefer this one that I found on Amazon a couple of weeks ago. But if you want something that you can just go to the store and get, I do prefer but you can go to get the Free Tress hair from the beauty supply. So you're going to take that spring twist hair and wrap it where you glued, and you're going to start wrapping. Okay, you want to hold the marley braid and the overlay of the spring twist hair and start wrapping the rest of the spring twist around. Now, I put a little glue after I've wrapped about 3 to 4 times, and then I'm going to continue wrapping. And that's just for extra security. So you're going to wrap, and I wrap a little tighter in the beginning, and then I start to loosen up my wrap as I go, just to get a little bit of a distressed look. And for some of it to kind of like those coils in the spring twist hair to kind of pop out of that lock. Now, I prefer a more messy look. This isn't going to be necessarily like not a boho, but a butterfly lock. This is just going to be a boho look. Now, once I wrap far enough down, I'm going to stop, put a little glue, and then I'm going to start to add in my human braiding hair. And I have to get the actual name. 1 second. Human hair braid in this deep, and it's in a 20-inch natural. Now, as you guys can see from the video, the human hair is not the same color as the actual lock that I'm making, but you can fix that, and I'll tell you about that later. So you're going to take the strand of human braiding hair, put a little glue on the lock, and then you're going to add that braiding hair in, but you're not going to add it in right at the tip. You want to make sure that the hair is pulled down, and then you add the hair in. And what I mean by that is you don't want to add the human hair in right at the starting of the human hair's tip. You want to pull it down a little bit. That way you can wrap around the piece that you pulled down to secure it a little bit more. I did add some glue for extra security, but I'm still going to not start by putting that human hair right at the tip. So there's the human hair there. Okay. And what you want to do is let it hang just a little bit. You're going to take some of that freeze spray and add it at the tip of the human hair to kind of make it one and secure it even more. It's all about security. We don't want these pieces falling out, and you want to rub that across the tip. Now, you're just going to take a little bit of glue, extra security again at the top, and then you're going to add that on your lock. Okay, so you see how I have a bit of it hanging and I'm not starting right at the tip. You see how I'm showing you, let it hang some, add it in where you have your glue, and then you want to move the human hair out of the way, add your spring twist hair. Again, you want to let some of the spring twist hair hang some, overlay it across the human hair, and then start wrapping down across the Marley braid hair, the human hair, and the piece of the spring twist hair that's hanging as well. Okay? All right, and then you're going to start wrapping. You want to make that part a little tighter, and then you can loosen up once you get further down. I wanted my locks very slim, very small, I should say. I didn't want the thicker locks, so I wanted small. So this is pretty much how you can make your own crochet locks at home. I used to buy some crochet locks from the beauty supply when I first got into wearing locks. And then, I went into just buying the base hair, like your Marley hair, and then some, what was that? Water wave hair from Free Tress, and making my locks like that. Now I've gotten into making my own crochet locks, so I can crochet them in and then go from there, because I wanted them a little slimmer. The problem with the ones from the beauty supply store, they're always thicker, and then they get made even thicker once you start to add the wrapping hair. It's just too thick. So I wanted them a little lighter. I didn't want them super heavy. Now, as your spring twist hair starts to thin out, you'll see in the video where I start to, when I notice that it's starting to thin, I'll start wrapping the spring twist hair back up and then come back down to make it match the thickness of the previous wrapping above. So this one took me about 3.5 pieces of spring twist wrapping hair to complete this lock. And then, once you get to the bottom, you're just going to add a little glue. Again, I do prefer Kiss over the one that I had, the pink one, just because it leaves like a little white tint if you touch it, and you can fix that. But I just prefer the Kiss because you can't see it. Okay, so you're going to add that glue at the bottom and then start wrapping around it. So you're going to wrap down to the bottom of the Marley braid hair, and then you're going to start to wrap back up. Okay, so you're going to wrap back up once you get further down, and then wrap back upwards. Now, once I'm finished wrapping, what I'm going to do is cut at an angle and not cut it straight across the spring twist hair. Cut at an angle, cut that off, and then finish off my wrapping by securing it with a little glue. And then I'm going to take some of that Chi Freeze spray and rub it, spray a little bit on my lock, and then rub to secure the rest of the lock. And you'll see that here at the end. And so you're going to rub that together between your palms of your hands and just make sure it's extra secure. You're going to pull down the boho piece, and there you have your lock. So with this boho piece, a way that I fix the color, the way that you can fix the color is spray a little free spray on it, and it'll make it in a darker tint. Is it temporary? Sure. And another way that you can do that, they have tint spray at the beauty supply store. So what I'm probably going to do is spray some tint spray, just a little bit on there, just to match the color of my lock. The next time I do these, I'm going to make sure I don't get the color natural from Alley Hairs on Amazon. I'm going to make sure that I get like a 1B color, because that's the color I tend to go for when I'm purchasing hair from the beauty supply. So if you're going to order hair from Amazon, just make sure the colors that you want your hair to be matches. And this is just me showing you how you spray some of that free spray on there, and then it fixes the color. But again, it's more than likely temporary, and I'm probably going to spray some tint on there. But guys, it's still boho looking. I'm still wearing them. And I'm just going to fix the color of the actual boho hairs that are left out. So this is going to be really pretty, guys. I prefer to only have about 30 locks in my head. And that's simply because I don't want it too heavy. And having too many locks in your head can make you want to take it out quicker. And I don't want it to be pulling at the root of my hair. Not only that, I don't want to have too many locks in my hair and it looks overcrowded. But I really hope you guys love this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. This is your girl, Jasley, and I'll be back with another video. Bye.